Hey, what is up guys, Epic Pokemon TCG here, and today guys I have another deck profile for you all. And today's deck is going to be Landorus, Crobats, Landobats, whatever you want to call it. But this is a list that I think is right. It's usually what they look like, but I'm going to share it with you guys. And I'm actually really liking this list. I've messed around with it. It's really fun. This is the kind of deck that I like to play, just kind of screwing around with your opponent, picking off stuff. But started off here guys, we have 3 Landorus EX, and Hammerhead's kind of going to be the main attack you're going to be using here for the most part. 30 and then 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And with cards like Muscle Band, Strong Energy, Fighting Stadium, you're going to be adding some extra additional damage. And for 1 energy, you're going to be doing tons of damage and then hitting for 30. And to kind of help, add some extra damage here, we're going to be running 3 Crobat, which has the ability, which is really freaking similar to Crobat G, which was an amazing card when it came out. And its ability is when you evolve it, you can put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. I think that's the correct wording. Thank God, because I didn't know if that was 3 of any kind. But anyway, guys, so you get to put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's really good, and it's going to kind of help, add some extra damage here. And also, it has an attack called Skill Dive. Sorry about that. But 1 energy, and it's basically the same as the ability to put 30 on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And that's not all we're going to be running, because of course we're going to need stuff to evolve it from. So we're running 4 Crobat. This has a very similar ability to the Golbat, Crobat, blah blah bat. I got this. But it has a very similar ability to Crobat. Got it right that time. Instead it only puts 2 damage counters on it, and I think its attack does like 10 or something like that. Yeah, 10 damage each your opponent's Pokemon. But you're probably not going to be wanting to attack with Golbat. You can attack with Crobat. This deck is built to have that as an option. And so that's going to add additional damage. And then, guys, you want to have 4 Zubat. And if you guys can't tell, there's 2 different Zubats. One with the free retreat, and this one I run it because it has 50 HP and it does 10 damage. Okay, I got nothing. The reason I'm playing that is because I only have 3 of the free retreat. But definitely play 4 of the free retreat if you have it, because that's way better. But basically, guys, with the bats here, what you're going to be doing is, just evolving, adding some damage, picking off stuff, or making stuff easier to knock out. And next up on the Pokemon line, got 2 Hawlucha. Could be 3 if you really wanted it to be. And I'm actually kind of basing this list off of one I saw. So if you recognize the list, then that's why. But Hawlucha is an awesome attacker. It definitely does a lot of damage for 1 energy. Flying Fresh 60. If you have a Muscle Band, that's 80. Strong Energy, that's 100. And then Fighting Stadium, that's 120. And I don't know, Hawlucha could just do giant amounts of damage to EXs for little to nothing. And then when you pair it up with, Crobat and Golbat here, Hawlucha gets a little more scary. So 2 of him. 3 is definitely an option. I run 2 because that's all I have is 2. When I run 3, definitely. Next up, Miltank. Miltank's a really cool card that I didn't think about when I was putting this all together until I actually saw it. And I was like, okay, Crobat is a stage 2, and it's something you could kind of surprise your opponent just playing it down and attaching. That's just a quick way to do, 100 damage if you have a Muscle Band on it, so that's really good. So that's how to play a Miltank in here. And then, guys, for consistency reasons, I am playing a Jirachi. For Stellar Guidance, just because, I want to support her. I love Jirachi. Jirachi is an amazing card. Alright, for the supporters, I run 1 AZ here just to pick up anything you're going to want to try to pick up, which is obviously the Crobats and the Golbats. If you're going against a deck like maybe Seismitoad or something like that, where you can't play your trainers or something, or you don't want to risk a Super Scoop Up failing on you, which I do play in here, AZ is a really good card just to pick it up. And then, of course, the 4 Juniper. Only 3 in, just because I was trying to find room here. 3 Korrina. This is really good, just to grab fighting Pokemon and everything. And maybe like Super Scoop Up, Silver, or not Silver, Muscle Band, just etc. And I play 2 Lysandre. because normally you're going to be damaging a lot of Pokemon and probably not one-shotting them, so it's really good to be able to pick off those Pokemon, bring them up, and knock them out. One Colress, because, yeah, Colress is good. And then the card here, I was like, if I can't play 4 of these, I'm going to be sad. So 4 Super Scoop Ups, I feel like that's really in here for consistency reasons, just to up your chances of being able to pick up stuff. This is mostly in here for the Crobat line, but you can't pick up a damaged Landorus, and then if you can hit it on a Jirachi, you can Stellar Guidance again. You know, Super Scoop Up's just a really cool card. I love Super Scoop Up. It's so fun. And then 3 VS Seeker, just for supporters to get them back. 3 Muscle Band to add some extra damage. 3 Ultra Ball to search out Pokemon, mostly going to be used for Jirachi in your Crobat line. Repeat Ball. This is a card that I'm trying out, and I'm not going to lie, I'm liking it. Let's say, you know, you start with a Zubat, and, you know, you have a Korrina in your hand. Well, you can probably Korrina for, like, maybe a fighting Pokemon like a Hawlucha or a Landorus, which I think is, like, the only thing in here. Yeah. So you can Korrina for one of those, and you can grab a Repeat Ball if you don't need, like, a Professor's Letter or something like that out of your deck. And you can grab another Zubat. So I thought that was really cool. Plus, like, really, like, all the Pokemon in here, except for, like, 2, I am running different copies of, so I figure Repeat Ball would be an innocent little card to try out. And speaking of Professor's Letter, as I just mentioned, there is one in here. And this one right here, guys, Dowsing Machine, is actually, I would recommend it being a Scoop Up Cyclone if you would want. The reason I'm playing Dowsing Machine in this deck is because I cannot find my Scoop Up Scoop Up Cyclone. Yeah, Scoop Up Cyclone. I'm going to be so pissed if I'm not even saying that right. But we're going to keep going. It's the Ace Spec that lets you pick up something. But yeah, I would recommend playing that, or if you want to play Computer Search or play this, it's up to you. But those are the 3 I'd recommend. I would highly recommend it being Scoop Up Cyclone, just because you have guaranteed picking up stuff, and unlike AZ, it's not going to take up your turn or your supporter for the turn. I was like through this. Did you see that? But yeah. And next up, guys, 2 Fighting Stadium, just to add some extra damage, and 1 Dimensional Valley. This gives your Crobat the option to attack for free, because as soon as I find him, Crobat, where are you, buddy? Alright, Crobat, quit playing. Holy crap, Crobat disappeared. Hang on, guys, hang on. There we go. Dylan cannot do deck profiles correctly. Anyway, so yeah, it makes your Crobat actually able to attack for free, and that's something I really like. Plus, it's an extra counter stadium, just to other stadiums, and yeah, that's my reasoning there. Alrighty, so for the energy, guys, 4 strong energy and 5 fighting energy. I wish that was an emerald energy, but whatever. And yeah, these are just in here to make your Pokemon attack. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely feel free to like, comment, subscribe, because I definitely have more deck profiles coming, and I already have some on my channel if you want to check them out. So I love you all. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out.